Today we're making summer, farro, and peach salad.
That sounds delicious. But first, welcome. You're watching Strickland's and Friends, a seasonal whole food plant-based cookbook. Our goal is to help you use fruits and vegetables when they're in season and at their best. Please do subscribe.
Hi, I'm Carolyn Strickland. I'm a Food for Life instructor with the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine. And today we're making a summer, farro, and peach salad. So what is farro, you might ask? Well, farro is an ancient grain that has been around for thousands of years. It is a type of wheat, so if you have celiac disease or a gluten intolerance, it is probably not a good idea to eat it because it does contain gluten. However, anyone who doesn't have celiac disease should feel free to try this grain. It's delicious. It has 6 grams of protein, 3 grams of fiber, 1 gram of fat, and no cholesterol, no saturated fat, in a ½ cup cooked serving or a 1/4 cup dry. So what I've done is take 1 cup of dry and cooked it, and it's already cooked here. We'll fluff it up a little bit. And it makes a lot. As you can see, that's more than 1 cup. After it cooks, it almost doubles or maybe triples in size. We also need corn, which is about roughly 2 ears of corn off the cob. So if you want to, you could buy frozen corn. You could use fresh corn. This is in season right now. It's summer in Montgomery, Alabama, and so we have lots of fresh corn available. We also have some chopped fresh mint, about 3 tablespoons, and we have about 1/3 cup of freshly minced up green onions, and we have a heaping cup of fresh peaches. Peaches are also in season right now. We have some chopped up cherry tomatoes. Cherry tomatoes are in season right now. We have almonds, and this is about 1/3 cup of slivered almonds that I have toasted already. You don't have to toast them. I just think it brings out a nice flavor in them. And then 3 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice. So I think fresh lemon juice probably tastes best because it has a really nice, bright and refreshing flavor. But you could also use bottled lemon juice if you don't have a fresh lemon. So, and a clove of minced garlic. So what I'm going to do is start with that clove of minced garlic. Fresh garlic is always best, but you could just substitute maybe a ½ teaspoon of dried garlic powder, and that could work too. So we'll take our 3 tablespoons of lemon juice and pour it into the garlic and let that garlic flavor get infused in the lemon juice, and then sprinkle just a little bit of iodized sea salt. You can leave that out if you're on a low sodium diet. And we'll let that get stirred up in there. Okay, so we're taking this delicious farro and adding it to the bowl. So farro only takes 10 minutes to cook, and it's a delicious thing to add to something like this salad. You could also toss cooked farro grains into a green salad to add a little bit more protein to it. You could add it to soups and stews. It's delicious any way you do it. It has a really nice nutty flavor and full of nutrients, and it's kind of chewy. It has a really nice texture to it. If you can't find farro, then you could use wheat berries, and that would work too. If you have celiac disease or a gluten intolerance, you could use quinoa, which has no gluten, but that will kind of change the texture of the salad a little bit. Okay, so we've added the farro, the corn, which what I bought actually is a already roasted corn. So you can see it kind of has some of these dark charred spots on it. But it's organic roasted corn from Whole Foods. And we will add our green onions and the tomatoes and the peaches, which are fresh from the farmer's market. And that is a heaping cup of peaches because we really like peaches. And get that kind of mixed up together. And we'll add in the mint. So if you don't have mint, don't like mint, you can substitute parsley. You could substitute basil. That would be really good too. Some fresh chopped basil. but if you don't like mint, there's a few other things. Fresh herbs are always best, but you could substitute in some basil or parsley, or just leave it out altogether. So I've mixed this all up. It just looks so pretty, all those beautiful colors. It's just gorgeous. And then we're adding in that mixture of lemon juice with a pinch of salt and the garlic. So let the garlic sort of infuse the lemon juice flavor all through it. So that's probably the juice of 1.5 lemons. Depends on how big your lemon is, but 3 tablespoons. I used about 1.5 lemons to get 3 tablespoons. Okay, we'll stir that all around. And then the last ingredient to go in that adds some really nice crunch is the almonds. So already toasted slivered almonds. So you don't have to toast them. I just like the flavor of toasted almonds. And then I wouldn't add the toasted almonds into it until you are ready to actually serve the dish, because if you set it aside with the almonds in it and you don't need it until tomorrow, then the almonds are going to soak up some of that liquid that's in here and they'll become a little bit mushy. So I would probably save the almonds until right before you go to serve this dish. Summer farro and peach salad. And if this is a new grain for you, give it a try, because I think you'll find that it's really delicious. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our channel by clicking our icon at the center of the screen.
And turn on notifications so that you can get our videos when the fruits and vegetables featured in that video are in season and at their best.
Click at the top left for videos that we have found to be very important.
Click at the bottom right to see one of our featured videos.
See you next time.
Glad to have you on board.